So Magic Johnson. This guy right here is a game changer. And I don't think people realize how much of a game changer he is because we got 2 Dark Matter cards today. He's a game changer. Absolutely. No question about it, he's a game changer. So before we get onto it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 233,000 subscribers by the end of the week. By the end of Sunday, and it's the hardest we've ever worked in a week. So if you guys are new to the channel and enjoy my team content, subscribe. You're gonna be learning more about the game here than anywhere else. You're gonna be seeing more cards being showcased, maybe not full gameplays, but you're gonna be seeing general what cards can do, and you're gonna learn more about the ins and outs of the game. More my team here than anywhere else. But anyway, now let's get onto it. So Magic Johnson, 99.96, a 6'9" point guard, 32 hoffs. Catch and shoot, pick and popper, acrobat, relentless finisher, anchor breaker, flashy passer, break starter, dimer, pick dodger, heart crusher, intimidator, tireless defender, trapper, back down punisher, consistent finisher, contact finisher, deep hooks, fancy footwork, fast break finisher, pro touch, slithery, bailout, downhill handles for days, needle threader, pass fake maestro, quick first step, tight handles, unblockable, hot start, dream, or pump fake maestro, floor general, as well as 29 golds, including gold clamps and gold showtime. So, he's also got steady as well, which is blinders on next gen, which is pretty decent. And in terms of his stats, an 89 3 ball, he's got like a 92 midi. He's got a great post hook of 96, again a 6'9", which is kind of crazy. He's at 94 ball handle, good passing IQ, good steal and perimeter defense, great speed to ball acceleration, and great lateral quickness. So let's see the price of this guy right here. Let's see the price of this guy. Pantheon. Let's have a look at this Magic Johnson. 320. I did not think he was gonna be 320k. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna be cheaper. I thought Magic was gonna be cheaper. 215k. So obviously people are just getting it for the XP. Like if he ends up being like 200k, he might be just a game. He might be game breaking. He really might be game breaking. Honestly, at that price. And I play next gen, so I don't even mind giving up the sauce. I really don't mind giving up how this guy's going to be game breaking, because he's not necessarily going to be game breaking for this reason on next gen, because Magic Johnson is not quite as OP on next gen as he is on current gen, which is great for me. This is the sauce. This. Centering post hooks. And you guys might be thinking I'm crazy, but if you guys watch the 250k tournaments, centering post hooks with Magic Johnson, you need, like, if you are playing as Magic Johnson, you need to switch the matchups. So if you are running a 6'4" or smaller point guard against Magic Johnson, you are going to get post hooked. And if people, there are certain lineups that people are going to run against you where they will post hook you with Magic Johnson no matter who you have. Like, you will basically have to put your center on Magic Johnson, and then if they've got certain players in their lineups, whichever player has the mismatch, they will post hook you. And the big thing with guards, especially someone like a Magic, he definitely moves kind of slow. He still does. Even with a quick dribble style, he still kind of moves slow, a little bit slow. He still does this, some insane dribble things. But again, if he can walk into this position very easily, and once he gets here, he's so difficult to stop. He is so difficult to stop with any decent post scorer. Release, I mean, it's kind of similar to last year. It's a little bit slower than last year, but it's not awful. Like, people are talking about this release as like, oh, it's the worst release in the world, but it's not good. It's also not the worst. And the big thing is that, like, if he's wide open, he'll hit. Straight up. If he's wide open, he'll hit. Like, at any range, if he is wide open, he will hit. As I've missed like 3 in a row. One good thing about Magic is, dude, he just walks. Why does he walk? He doesn't sprint. Why won't he sprint? I now know what Ty was talking about. I've only used this guy on next gen. Why won't he sprint? Like, he's walking. Why is he walking? This is not 95 speed. It's about 60 speed. You literally got to burst with the guy. You've literally got to burst with the guy. Otherwise, on current gen, to be fair, you can burst on him, which is a good thing. Like, that drill move is insane. Obviously, the burst is a thing, but if you want the guy to sprint, you literally have to go into some sort of speed boost animation. But once you get into that animation, you're good though. But yeah, I can see what Ty was talking about. Magic Johnson just walking down the floor. It's his running animation. It's not even his dribble style, because they changed his dribble style. It's literally his running animation is awful. But again, like, Magic Johnson, if they do give Magic space, Like, he's more than good enough to hit a wide open three-pointer. He's more than good enough to hit off the quick stop. Like, the release, again, it feels like go quick draw Magic Johnson last year. But it's perfectly fine. Perfectly usable. But it's just crazy that, like, you've got Magic who's a point guard. And he kind of feels awkward to move. But then you've got, like, guys like Zion and Wes Unseld who move demonically on this gen. But, yeah, Magic moves slow. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing with Magic this year is going to be what we learned from Zeb versus Victimize. You walk in and you send your post hooks. The unfortunate truth about this game, if you are on current gen, you are walking in, and if you can send your post hooks, you are going to be tough to stop. So anyway, now it's green on 3. And come on. Wow, I'm struggling. Now let's get on to the game. So I'm definitely not as definitely not quite as high. Definitely not quite as high as I initially thought I was going to be about Magic Johnson, his overall game. Because I was like, he still has the same post hook as the other card. I thought that the dribble style change, like they changed his dribble style from Magic Johnson to quick. And I thought that was actually going to make a big difference. Evidently it hasn't. I thought it was his dribble style, which was why he was like so slow on current gen previously. He's perfect on next gen, by the way. He's perfect on next gen. But no, it's his running. It's his running animation that he still walks up and down the floor. But again, not the biggest deal in the world. Let's see who we are playing here. Again, if he's running an actual... Oh, actually, Magic's at the 2. I just realized that Magic's at the 2. It doesn't matter. He's still going to post hook almost everybody. Unless he's running a center, we can post hook him. And it's Bobby Jones. Oh, it's the bad Bobby Jones. And to be fair, even bad Bobby Jones is still a great defender. Even bad Bobby Jones is still a great defender. He just has no offense whatsoever. And we talked about the pink time Bobby Jones not having any offense. Like, this Bobby Jones literally is like a 33-pointer. Okay, we've held L2. Is he even playing? Yes, he is. And we have made the post hook. Let's go. And like, this Bobby Jones is almost as good. He's as good an interior defender as any point guard in the game. He is as good an interior defender as any point guard. Okay. Bait him. Oh, yeah. I don't care. I really don't care. Shoot the ball. His release is awful. And did he just center that? Fair play, man. Fair play. You literally have got to get into like behind the back animations with Magic, or burst animations for him to run. Being double teamed by Dino. And he misses the post hook, unfortunately. That was my fault right there. Just denied. Nice lob. Oh, unlucky. Quick stop. And that is a nice shot there by Magic Johnson. Let's go. Let's just stick on him. Stick on that. Stick on that right hand. We're there. We know who their one threat is. Or who their two threats are. We know who their one non-threat is. And that is a nice dunk there by Dino. Oh, what a between the legs. The space he created off that. Come on. I'm trying to put up the stick. And it doesn't matter. Like, that's a Bobby Jones card. I'm going to have a look at his badges right now. Who's got basically, as far as I'm aware, he's got basically every defensive badge in the game. As far as I'm aware, his, like, defense is actual, like, top tier. Even that Ruby Bobby Jones. And he's 6'9" as well. So he's the same height as Magic Johnson. Oh, Steph Curry. Does he really think he can guard me there with Steph Curry? Does he really think he can guard the post hooks with Stephen Curry? Like, imagine if this is an actual game and you're playing against somebody who won't change matchups. You just post hook him. And there's nothing. If you can center post hooks, and I'm not even good at centering post hooks. Like, it's not like I have a weird stick or claw grip to use the stick like I did in the last gen. But yeah, you can center post hooks. Basically, the only badges that he doesn't have on the defensive end. Oh, it's just too easy. He has got goal chase down artist, clamps, heart crusher, defense leader, intimidator, interceptor, lightning reflexes, off ball pass, pickpocket, pogo stick, post move lockdown, rim protector, target defender, and trapper. And he still can't do anything with a post hook from Magic Johnson. And he's the same height. And is a power forward. And look at that. Like, look at the way they're having to guard Magic. Like, look at the way they're going to have to guard this guy. The post hook specialist, like. The post hook specialist that is Magic Johnson. Oh, yeah. Can he hook from there? Yes, he can hook from there. He can post hook from everywhere. If you know what you're doing, he can post hook from everywhere. This is the most OP point guard in the game right now. He is, because unlike Ben Simmons, he can shoot if needed. You're not going to see this anywhere else. You're not going to see this anywhere else. You're going to hear stuff. His release is a little bit slow. His movement's slow. You're going to hear that from other reviews. You're not going to have somebody show the true power of Magic Johnson. You're not going to have somebody showing off that you can post hook from anywhere with this guy. Like, and the funny thing is that, like, he's matching up to someone his same height. This is the equivalent of your opponent changing the matchups. And Bobby Jones is almost as good a defender as, he's as good a defender as 90% of the pink diamond power forwards in the game. Nowhere near as good an offense, but as a defender, he's as good as 90% of them. Because of his animations and everything, Bobby Jones is just Bobby Jones. And that is a good shot right there with Magic Johnson for 3. This card, I hope, if this card stays at 200k, and I ever go back to current gen, he's the first player I'm buying. If I ever go back to current gen, the first player I'm buying is Magic Johnson. Like, this guy might be the most cheesy and overpowered card to come out today. It's just he's a little bit slow in terms of movement. That's literally his only downfall. If he had a better running style, if he moved like he did last year, he would be the best. He would be the best point guard, and it's not even close. Because he's still got that behind the back, and that's green right there. His release is not, like, it's bad, but it's not unusably bad. Like, I just quick stop into a 3 there. It's not that much worse than base 36. It just looks weird. Like, it's kind of, it's not fast, but it's not, like, slow. It still feels like a release on quick. And then the post hook, it's incredible. As well as his length and his defense, his ability to play lanes. Man, Magic Johnson is a absolute, like, people are not going to realize the true potential of this guy. I apologize if this video does show the true potential of this guy. But, like, first of all, for your opponents, you got to press triangle on a post hook. It's the only way to stop a post hook. And at least last year, it takes you at least aiming instead of just guaranteed. You didn't even need timing last year. But, like, we talk about the unstoppable Yao Ming post hooks. I mean, Magic Johnson is basically that. Does he have deep hooks? Does he even have deep hooks? He's got half deep hooks. Oh yeah. That's a quite overpowered thing right there, isn't it? That really is a quite overpowered thing. The Hall of Fame deep hooks badge. And, like, again, people don't realize how OP that, and he comes with half deep hooks. Yeah, the 250k, we learned a lot of things from 250k, but the Magic Johnson post hook cheese was definitely one of them. Shout out Zeb Warrior, shout out Victimize for putting us all onto this tactic. And lads, he's not gonna be able to 3-hunt the best. He moves kind of slow. His defense is very good. But lads, 2 words, 8 letters, post hook. That's all you have to do with this guy. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.